Oliver Sloup from Blue Line Futures with us. Oliver, can you make anything of these markets, especially the cattle markets? We had cattle on feed on Friday, and it's still pretty hot out there. What are your thoughts about what's happening in the proteins?
Well, cattle moving higher. We held technical support over basically last week and are getting a nice rebound on the back of that support holding and kind of a neutral cattle on feed report. This has taken us near the top end of the range, which I think we could potentially run out of steam here, at least in the very near term. I do remain pretty optimistic on the live cattle markets, but we're playing out the deferred contracts a little bit more out to December. Now, as far as the feeder cattle go, as you would guess, corn lower, you're going to see feeder cattle a little bit higher. But as mentioned in the previous segment, if we start to see a little bit of a relief rally or an attempted relief rally from the corn market, this could put a little bit of a headwind in the feeder cattle market after making new contract highs for that August contract this morning.
And what are your thoughts on these lean hogs here? I mean, just kind of a quiet day. Friday was too, actually. Going forward for the next, say, 30 days, what do you reckon?
So we've been pretty optimistic on lean hogs recently, but last week there was a bearish seasonal that started that lasts all the way to September 16th. So just going after or looking at the seasonality, we are starting to play it a little bit more to the short side. And that October contract specifically, right up here against 93.5 to 95, that's where we started breaking down pretty aggressively back on June 16th. And so long as we can defend that, I think the bears have a good risk-reward ratio here to the sell side.
Yeah, you make a good point there. And I think that if we had a medal to give away, you know how like sometimes guys that make interceptions in football get to wear some sort of interception kind of a necklace, we're going to give you a blue ribbon because it was great to see how you brought in the technicals, which I think is very important. And a lot of us don't talk about it enough, especially on this show. We got to talk about technicals a lot more. And you brought them in both the proteins and the grains, and that was great. Thank you very much, Oliver. That's Oliver Sloup from Blue Line Futures. Now it's my opportunity to hand it back over to Janet.